Toyota revealed the new Tacoma and shocked everyone. But why exactly? I mean, it's already been dominating the industry for decades. What makes this new model different? Well, obviously, the competition has been getting fiercer. More trucks are coming, and even Ford just announced that the new Ranger will be a global truck now. But Toyota is sticking to what has worked for decades. A good truck that is durable, capable, and one of the best when it comes to off-roading. But will that fit the new age? A time when compact trucks and city slickers like the Maverick are the new trend? The short answer is yes, it does, and here is how. To be honest, the new Tacoma is like nothing we've seen before. It comes equipped with off-road tires and the TRD off-road trim, elevating its capabilities to the next level. And under the hood, it has a robust 3.3-litre V6 engine, coupled with a 10-speed automatic transmission that powers this beast. With 278 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque at your disposal, this powertrain ensures impressive performance both on and off the road. It is nothing but a beast. It's one of the best trucks when it comes to off-road skills. With an electronically locking rear differential and a multi-terrain select system, this truck oozes confidence on any terrain. And it boasts towing prowess with a commendable 6,500 pound rating. That's enough muscle to hold trailers and hefty cargo without breaking a sweat. Sure, it might not snatch the top spot in its category, but this towing capacity ticks most drivers' boxes. To be honest, the truck's payload capacity could use some tweaking to make it one of the best. Blame it on the off-road suspension, a common trade-off among pickups tailored for rugged adventures. But hey, it's all about finding the balance, right? Admittedly, die-hard fans might miss the manual transmission option that used to be available on all trims, but don't worry. The automatic transmission delivers smooth and lightning-fast gear shifts to keep you cruising seamlessly. And if you want a manual transmission, then you should go for the SR, SR5 and the TRD off-road trims. Both options for the gearbox are great in my opinion, and they have some useful features. But the automatic also helps with fuel efficiency, which might not be necessary because the Tacoma, as it is one of the most efficient in its class. You'd think with its powerful engine, it'd guzzle gas like crazy, right? But it actually excels in the real-world fuel economy, surpassing its EPA estimated highway rating of 23 miles per gallon. On highway trips, it's been clocking in over 24 miles per gallon, defying expectations, especially for its size. But wait, there's more. The 2024 Tacoma rides on a new platform, the TNGA-F, shared with its bigger siblings, the Tundra and Sequoia. This ain't your average upgrade, it's a complete transformation, forging a path for unmatched strength and capability. Think of it as the exoskeleton of a champion athlete. High-strength steel forms the foundation, reinforced with strategic aluminium panels for a perfect balance of muscle and agility. What this means is great off-roading capability, towing and payload capacity, and overall improved capabilities. And let's be honest, with all these things, the Tacoma is set to dominate yet another era. But that is if they fix their issues. Because like with everything, there are pros and cons. And Toyota has a plan, a blueprint that they are implementing. And they started making plans by understanding exactly what the challenges were. Let me explain. One of the most interesting things that catches your eye is the exhaust tip, which flaunts a sleek dark chrome finish. It's like a touch of luxury for the truck's overall look. However, despite its aesthetic allure, concerns arise regarding its placement, particularly its susceptibility to damage during off-roading adventures. Its strange positioning is very weird, especially for an off-road truck. Positioned near the mud flap, the exhaust outlet is criticized for its vulnerability to rocks and uneven terrain, often resulting in scraping and the potential deformation of the exhaust tip. It's like playing dodgeball with your exhaust system. To say it is disappointing is to make it simple, and I'm sure that most of you watching this video agree with me. If you're wondering why Toyota decided to position the exhaust outlet where it is, you're not alone. Even Toyota representatives were asked about this, and their response involves some serious engineering reasoning. Apparently, it's the best position when taking the elevation of the exhaust outlet in relation to the vehicle's hitch into consideration. But that's not all. Alongside the exhaust outlet, other things about the Toyota truck come under scrutiny, such as its steps and off-road traction capabilities. The steps are vulnerable to damage. it is a minor issue, but again, for a truck that's made to be used in rough terrain, this seems like a huge mistake. Now, let's talk about other external features, because the Tacoma doesn't just pack a punch under the hood. It's got some rugged design elements too. Just take a look at those assertive wheel arches and that distinctive front grille. Sure, it might not be everyone's top choice, but it definitely gives off a rugged and robust aesthetic that does its job, appealing to Tacoma's dedicated fans. Plus, it's rolling on snowflake-rated tires, giving you better traction when the weather gets nasty. The Tacoma is designed so that within the cabin, it provides a cozy and utilitarian space for both occupants and drivers alike. Those seats? They're like plush cushions hugging you on those long road trips. And the interior materials are built to last with top-notch craftsmanship. Overall, it has a practical interior design that is intuitive. Plus, this truck showcases Toyota's cutting-edge Safety Sense driver assistance technology 3.0, with perks like adaptive cruise control and lane centering capabilities. This suite amps up both safety and convenience for your travels. All of this is good, but Toyota's recent trend of putting expensive and unreasonable features inside their trucks and cars has been the main source of criticism for many people. We're all tired of trucks being overpriced just because of the most useless features that cost us a lot and never provide a real-world solution. I mean, who asked for those things? And one of the things that people have been complaining about is the new seat suspension installed on the front seats. To be honest, it is cool, very cool. But is it really necessary? At least it is an extra option, it doesn't come on the base model. So you'll have to really want it to pay for it. So that is one of the solutions of Toyota. But their plan really goes beyond that, so watch carefully. Because think about it, Toyota has been facing this complaint for years, and let's be real, it's not just a Toyota problem. You might not think that this is such a big deal, but it goes to show how far companies are willing to go just to make their trucks make headlines and be the king of coolness, when they really don't solve any practical issues. So if Toyota comes up with a fix to this, then that means they win the competition. You see, we could talk all day about the competition, like the Ford Ranger or the Jeep Gladiator, which have the same appeal of combining rugged off-road capabilities with a touch of luxury. But one thing that we can't deny is that the Tacoma is the reliability king. And the best thing about this truck is that we know it is going to last you a while, and the resale price almost never goes down. It is without a doubt one of the best things you could ever get for your value, with a starting price that sits at a modest $32,995 for the basic SR trim level. But popular trims like the SR5 and TRD Sport start in the mid-30,000s, while venturing into the TRD off-road territory bumps you closer to $43,000. But if what you crave is the top-of-the-line TRD Pro or the brand new Trail Hunter Edition, you'll need to wait for official pricing, but expect them to push the boundaries even further. Remember, this isn't just a price tag, it's an investment in capabilities. Every dollar adds options like powerful drivetrains, spacious double cabs, and tech-laden features that elevate your driving experience. Four-wheel drive for conquering any terrain, an upgraded sound system for jamming to your adventure playlist, and so many more features come with a bit more cash. You see, if you don't want these extra things on your new Tacoma, then you go for the base model. This is not a new concept, every company does this. But what makes Toyota different is that this is not any marketing trick. They're not attaching any silly features to it. The base trim is just a simple Tacoma truck. But if you really don't want these expensive features and you're just a fan of the good old trucks that are just used for work, then Toyota has that too. A truck that is so simple, it is the perfect example of bare bones, especially on the base trim. And it only costs $10,000, which is one of the cheapest in the market. But that one is very different from the Tacoma, and it's one of the weirdest but most practical trucks ever made. So if you want to know more about it, then go check out our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.